Hey, thank you for coming to Christina's Crafting Corner. I am starting a new channel just for my crafting. I do gnomes, I do reefs, I do all different crafts. And so I'm going to start bringing them to you here on this channel. And so today I'm going to bring you a gnome that I'm making that my son requested. It is a duck. I did crochet most of it already. Well, I did crochet all of it already. I'm just going to show you how to assemble it because the crocheting part takes a lot of time, and it's all from. It's not a pattern. I just do it from from head. I just whip it up and hope it looks right. If it doesn't look right, I undo it and do it again. So, here we go. We're going to show you putting it together. Maybe someday I'll make up a pattern if I just can remember to write it all down. And some of them are pretty simple parts, and I'll explain a little bit when I get to them. So here we go. Okay, so I'm hiding back in my bedroom. I'm doing this on my bed. I already do a lot of them on my bed, so don't mind the mess. But this is what we need. So these are balls that I do for the hands. These are little like jewels, rocks that I got at the dollar store. I put them in the base of my sock. What I do is I take a sock, I cut it at the ankle, and then I fill it at the bottom with these rocks. And then I use stuffing, polyfill, and fill the sock up, because you can do rice, you can do beans, but I choose not to. Or you can do sand. I choose not to. I don't want the sand. I mean, you could put the sand in a plastic bag and then put it in, but I don't want it to, I like the polyfill. The rice and the beans, I think, contract animals like mice, and I don't want that to happen. So this here is the body that's going to go around the sock. I already did one arm. I just need to put in the metal ball. It's been stuffed. This is what it looked like before I stuffed it, and it's just about 20 stitches, half double crochets, and I did this one a little bit bigger, but there's 7 rows of half double crochets, kind of 20, and I will show you how. I just put the stuffing in the middle, and I put a piece, if I can find where it went, a pipe cleaner that I cut down, and I'll put it in there, and then I'll stuff it, and then I'll crochet it close, and I'll probably show you that part here when I get to it. Here's the Gnome Beard pre-cut, just size of my sock. I have found some of these on Amazon pre-cut. I like them. They're easy. I just have to glue them on, stick them. These are going to be my duck feet. I tried to make them look as best as I can. Is it like a duck foot? It's just a little baby slipper pattern that I crocheted. And then I kind of just put a string in it to make it try and make it look like a duck feet. And we'll put it on the bottom, and I'll show that. This is the hat for the duck, and I did make a little bill, and I did crochet it on there so that it won't come off. No pattern, I just played around Made it look the best I could. Then I got my glue sticks, my scissors, and so when we come back, we'll start putting them together. Oh, and my glue gun's right here, heating up. Alright, so here we are. We're going to sew the first arm shut. I did put the pipe cleaner in there. And for the cotton, the stuffing, pile of stuffing, and then we're just gonna sew it closed. These will be our gnome's arms. And then I'll come back once I have it all sewed, because I don't want to put you through that, and then we'll be back. Okay, so we're back. So now we're going to take these balls and we're going to glue them. I just put a little dip of glue, and then I'm going to push it in here, and now we have our little hand. And I did keep this tail because we will use it here in a little bit. Now we're going to take the other one. Push that one in there. And the reason I use, like I said, the reason I use the wires in there, the pipe cleaners, is so that if I decide to try and bend the arm, the pipe cleaner in there will help bend the arm, because these will be our arms. I've gone and put the sleeve on here. So the way I made this is I stuffed my sock, and then I just kept single, I did my chain so that it went all the way around the duck. And at that point, it was big one thing, and then I sewed it together, hooked it together once it was the size I wanted. And then I did around the bottom to help kind of have a base around the bottom. So next, what we're going to do, and I usually put this on so that my little bow for the tie is in as much as I can in the middle. And then what we're going to do now is we're going to glue on the beard. So I take my beard and I measure, I take it and put it from the bottom of my sock, and I'll glue it up to the top. Alright. So let's glue the beard on. I'm going to grab another glue stick. Alright. Alright, I usually put a good amount of glue. Alright. So we're gonna glue the beard down. So now his beard is glued down. And then next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my arms, I'm gonna figure out where I want them to be placed. Do I want them hands to be closer to each other? And I'll just eyeball them to start with. Alright. And then you can see where the arms actually are. And then what I'll do is while I lift this, I'll sew them on. So we'll come back once I have the arms on. And then we'll do the hat and the boots, or the shoes. And then we'll have our gnome together. So when I come back. Alright, so we now have hands. And we have adjusted them a little bit. So we have hands. Like I said, we just sewed them on. I always make sure I put the seam on closer to the inside so you can't see where I sewed it shut. I like to play with their beards. I make them have mustaches. So next what we're going to do is we're going to glue his feetsies on the bottom with hot glue. Like this, so they look like this. Alright. Guess I should have done that before I did the beard. Alright, so I'm going to try and make them as flat as I can. And then we're going to gauge about where they need to be. Having a little problem getting it go flat. But that's okay. Because they are going to be underneath. I'm just going to add a couple of dots of glue. Alright. So we're going to just put some glue down on the bottom. Alright, so we're just going to push these down and let them piece together. Because of course we don't want them to fall off, especially when we give them to, after we give it to its new owner. And look, he stands. Alright, so next we're going to take our hat, pull it down on our guy, and as you can tell, his hat covers the back so you don't see any of the white sock. And then there we have our duck. We have our little duck. Apparently his teacher absolutely loves ducks, so we have a little duck. Make sure you tell me what you think of him. Is he cute? Does he look like a duck? Does he act like a duck? Does he quack like a duck? Just kidding. But yeah, definitely tell me what you think. If you'd like to see more step-by-steps, I mean, I do them with just material, not just crochet. Like I said, the crochet ones take a little too long to make, but I can definitely try and speed the video up a little bit more. But we can, definitely tell me what you think of our little duck. Quack, 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 quack. Does he look like a duck? Big orange feet. But, alright. Well, thank you for joining me on this video. If you want to see more, definitely let me know. And we'll definitely see how this goes. Thanks for watching. Bye.